The landline telephone has almost become obsolete in some city households, replaced by mobile and internet services. But for many in the bush, home phones remain crucial and could even be the difference between life and death. Some are now worried that service is under threat.
Jordan Cassidy is in grade 9.
Word dictionary from the back of our book.
She lives on a piggery on Queensland's Southern Downs, 50 kilometres from the nearest school.
To drive the kids to school that far every day, there's 100 k's just to home and back, and then 200 by the time I go pick them up again. It's just too much out of our day to do that.
So Jordan and her brother Beau do their schooling via distance education and use both the internet and landline to connect with their class.
Let me know when you get them in, okay?
The traditional telephone is a lifeline for many in rural and remote Australia, where mobile phone coverage is often poor and internet data expensive.
You need to be able to contact the flying doctor and you need to be able to contact the emergency services.
But with 99% of Australians accessing at least one mobile network, the Productivity Commission found Telstra's universal service obligation, which guarantees access to a fixed copper line, was archaic and should be replaced. The federal government plans to do just that through the National Broadband Network, and it's put farming families on edge.
It's about having two options. So if one of them goes down, you've got the other option.
The federal government says it won't make any changes until all Australians are guaranteed a reliable and cost-effective voice and broadband service. It plans to release a progress report in the second half of this year. Consumer advocacy group Better Internet for Rural, Regional and Remote Australia is asking landholders to take its survey to help the government understand the problems.
It would mean that my kids couldn't do their schooling properly because our mobile service, while we get a little bit of coverage, it's sketchy. It can drop out.
The survey closes March 28. Melanie Vujkovic, ABC News.